One of the most important things is like, if you end up getting too close to this person, we have to stop this.
What do you mean too close?
Like if you start having feelings for this person.
If I have to stop seeing this person, that's gonna happen. Like we take this person out of our marriage because I wanna protect our marriage.
You're sure you're gonna agree to that, right?
I 100%. And
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I've decided to end things with Natalie now because I don't see a future. You know, it took this retreat for me to like really reflect and...
Nigga, please!
I really want to meet someone to love me for real me, exactly who I am. I worry that having a child and meet someone who gonna love me for real, it might never happen. I feel like less. I feel like if other women can achieve what they want, why can't I? It's sad.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance, The Last Resort, Season 2, Episode 16. So, we left off on Gino thinking if Jasmine shared her location with him, then would he be more open to the open marriage? And he actually said, yeah.
Yeah, it would help. Certainly would help.
You stupid.
I'm sharing it now with him.
Oh Lord, that girl cannot wait a second. But he said that he only said yes because he felt like he was backed into a corner. So basically, he was being peer pressured to do so by just Jasmine because everybody else was like telling him, no, don't do it.
I needed to make a decision now fast because Jasmine, could leave me and cheat on me with someone else. As terrible as an open marriage sounds, this might be the only way to keep Jasmine in my life.
I would never. I would honestly rather get a divorce than have my husband sleep around. But then again, I wouldn't be withholding sex from my husband.
If you don't let me suck your dick, I'm gonna kill myself. Take your pants off right now, or I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Anyways, Rob is trying to get Gino's attention so he can basically tell him that he's stupid.
What's the point of the GPS if she can have sex with other people anyways?
Because I didn't agree to that yet. Like, I'm still considering it.
You rolling down that hill right now.
I want to know.
Sidetrack, why are they talking like she isn't sitting right there?
Gino, goddammit. Look at me. What's the point?
Excuse me? Let me ask you something. Are you fucking dumb? Why would you ever?
But anyways, Gino's trying to explain that he just wants to make sure that she's just going to have one person that she's sleeping with and she's not sleeping with multiple people. And while he's trying to defend this really, really dumb idea, Jasmine's texting her mans like, yes, boo, we can finally be together. This bald-headed hat-wearing bitch-ass loser is dumb as hell. Hee, love you. The therapist said that they have to set rules, and Jasmine's just smiling and nodding because she got what she finally wanted.
That is up. Basically, somebody want to his wife. I don't know what kind of marriage is that.
It's called an open marriage, Florian. Keep up.
Location. Usually you share the location to not cheat.
Wants to know where she's getting it on.
Stacey said that the whole thing is odd, and I agree. I don't like this at all, unless we're watching it, because if we are watching it, then it's fine. Anyways, that's the end of group therapy. Moving on to some pool fun.
You ordered private then? Down.
Everybody shows up, and Jasmine cannot swim, but that's fine because her titties are helping her float.
Let the floaties do the work.
Like a buoy.
Then Darcey comes and it gets a bit awkward between these two. I wonder why. Then Brennan gives a speech about how much he just loves everybody so damn much, and they all come in, but Nellie comes in with her robe still on. Like, why? Why would you do that? At this point, what are you trying to cover?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Moving on to Rob and Josh. They meet up and he tells us that he's been thinking a lot about his relationship with Natalie. He said that they have a good bond, and even though they have good moments, they have a lot of bad moments. So he's been thinking really hard about this.
I'm terrified of commitment with Natalie. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I'm worried. I've had really one good day here yesterday. Like one. The entire time I've been here, like I'm emotionally exhausted at this point.
He said that he cares for her and her well-being, but if he walked away, then he doesn't know what will happen to her. But I think that she can figure it out by herself.
It's not about being married and being supported by the man. It's about your own abilities and your own willingness to survive and not rely on other people. Get a degree, find a job, do something.
Я queen, skinny legend, Versace boots the house down. Slay queen, hunty mama, and oop daddy work.
Rob said that there's a saying for someone like Josh, which is called Captain Save-A-Ho, and that Josh is trying to save Natalie and help Natalie, but she's gonna be just fine.
There's the side of you that loves her and cares about her.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
In a genuine sense, but then I feel like there's a side of you that's only holding on because you don't think she can make it without you.
I hate that little bitch. I hate that little girl. Hate her.
Yeah.
Moving on to Darcey. She's packing her bags so she can finally go home. Stacey says that she's gonna miss her, but at the end of the day, she gotta focus on her and her marriage. So then they say goodbye, but it's a really, really long goodbye.
I'm grateful that I got to come, and thank you for inviting me because
Okay, bye. Now we get to Jasmine and Gino. So they're out shopping and Jasmine's in a great mood.
What do you think about it, baby?
Are you twerking?
Yes.
Or is that your sexy dance?
I'm robotic.
Yeah.
Not her practicing to ride Matt's dick later, but Gino says that he still has a lot on his mind about this whole open marriage thing. He said that he either needs to agree to the open marriage or not be with Jasmine.
Fact that, I might not be with Jasmine and we might break up, that makes me sad, and I sure hope that doesn't come to that.
I sure hope it does. Oh wait, it did.
Embarrassing.
Anyways, Jasmine thanked him for thinking about it, and then Gino says that he does want to go forward with it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me, you guys.
I want to go forward with it, this open marriage idea.
Is it a yes?
Don't be so excited.
Right, girl, calm down.
No, I need to know, because it means a lot. I really thought that we will never figure it out. I'm being serious.
But he said that he put a lot of thought into it and he wants to go forward with it because she's always mad at him for not being intimate with her. So he decided that he needs to take a step now.
Okay. Okay.
Once Gino told me that he agrees to an open marriage, I am in shock. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. And I can finally feel that Gino is fighting for our marriage.
He would be fighting for it if he busted open. I'm kidding. Go ahead and delete those paragraphs saying, well, if he was a girl, then you wouldn't say that. By the way, those comments are so annoying. I don't discriminate. I hate everybody equally. But let's be for real. Some of these men are really outperforming these women on the you suck category. Like, it's not me being biased, it's me being real. Even Gino's family said that he's horrible, and that's coming from his own family. And then Gino keeps using the excuse, she's mean to me, that's why I won't bang her. But like, hello, she was mean to you before you put a ring on it. So come on, you knew exactly what you were signing up for. Anyways, back to the show. So Gino's like, how do you know Matt is the one?
Okay, number one is because he has been a very unconditional friend for the months that I have known him. We have a lot of things in common.
Gino asks if he's single, and she's like, no, and they aren't looking for anything serious. All they want to do is to have fun.
One of the most important things is if you end up getting too close to this person, we have to stop.
What do you mean too close?
Yeah, what do you mean by too close? Like pregnancy too close or... So Jasmine says that she really wants to work on their relationship, and if feelings get involved, then she'll stop seeing Matt and she'll completely drop him. Okay.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
And if I have to stop seeing this person, that's going to happen. We take this person out of our marriage because I want to protect our marriage.
You're sure you're going to agree to that, right?
I 100%. And you too.
But then she said that he should talk to Matt. And he's like,
oh, hell no.
And she's like, that's strange. And he's like, how is that strange that I don't want to meet the man that you're fucking? Do you want to meet the woman I might be fucking? And she's like, hell yeah.
I'm worried about Gino refusing to talk to Matt because I think that he is not serious about having an open marriage as he is making me believe that he is.
Yup.
But she said that she's scared that they might go back to square one if they don't get their rules straight.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
Okay, now for the final group therapy.
It's about damn time.
Rob and Sophie are first, and they need to describe where they are in their marriage. Rob says steady, while Sophie says confusing. And the reason why she said that is because she's not thinking the same way about him before as she is now. Because, she thought that he was really shitty, and now he's less shitty, I guess. So because of that, she's now a bit confused, and Rob doesn't like that.
It doesn't make me feel very good that Sophie's this confused at this point. I've been very clear about what I want, which is to get my wife home, work on things, and have our life. I'm only confused about what the hell does she want?
Not you. She's with Pedro now. Next is Brandon and Julia. He said momentous while Julia said family. He's really excited to hear that until she clarifies that she means all their family.
What the fuck?
Like his family, their own family, and her family.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Then he quickly takes his arm off of her.
That guy has definitely got some issues to work out.
So Julia's upset because she's meeting Brennan in the middle by going to have like her ovaries checked. But Brennan isn't meeting her in the middle by trying to see if her parents can come over.
More time Brennan take for make this decision, less likely he will be agree.
Now for Jasmine and Gino.
Evolve.
Wow. I love it.
I would say come back.
Oh, very similar.
Not Rob shaking his head. So she tells them that they have finally come to their decision of having an open marriage, and everybody is shocked.
Gino, no need to watch no more porn. Just watch Jasmine and Matt doing sex. Pretty simple.
Florian, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
Anyways, they said that they will come up with some rules, and the therapist is like, okay, but make sure you guys tell Matt. But Gino said that he has no interest in seeing him, and everybody's like, you should.
I don't have any interest in seeing who he is or how rich he is or what, you know.
And you might want to taste of that reality before you recommit.
I mean,
And Jasmine's like, well, are you interested in seeing him?
No, bitch.
To be honest, why would anybody want to see the person that their spouse is fucking? Like, come on, you're just hurting yourself even more. Especially if you're not on board with it, because Gino's he's not really into this.
Could you please at least compromise to talk to Matt?
But he said that he can't talk to him on the phone. So they're like, well, can you talk to him before the recommitment ceremony? Which, you know, is in 2 days. So basically, they want him to talk to him tomorrow. And so he's like, ugh, fine.
She just wants Matt.
She wants Matt. That's it. It's not an open relationship. It's none of that. She don't want a threesome because that means Gino's involved.
Literally everyone can see that this open marriage will not work out for them.
Except for them.
Except for them.
Yeah, it's very clear that all she wants is Matt. What I don't get from Jasmine is that, doesn't she have her green card already? Why is she still with Gino? Is Matt just broke as hell? Because I did hear this rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, so take it with a grain of salt. But I heard that Matt lives with his mom and he's kind of like a brokey. So maybe she's with Gino for the money and then Matt for fucking, because at this point, if he had money, she would have been left Gino.
Probably can be best friends. You never know.
Well, they don't have to be best friends, right? Like you and Matt don't have to be besties.
no,
Florian is so out of pocket. Oh my gosh.
but he has to respect me.
Exactly.
And, you know, we have to have respect.
Mutual respect.
Exactly.
But he says that he wants to make sure that Matt is on the same page, and Jasmine said that this is time for them to start fresh.
This is a new beginning for us. We're starting fresh new, and love conquers all, I guess.
Gino, you are clearly not into it. Or he's just a great actor. Rob then goes off saying that they're not being realistic and that this won't turn out well, and that once they go home, she's gonna go straight to Matt's place and they're gonna start fucking immediately. Gino's like, well, this is actually gonna bring us together because we'll both be happier and we'll stop fighting.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Rob, you're keeping it real. And I think we need to do that, right? Because we're going to be hearing chatter and voices and judgment. But I bring it back to you guys, right? This is your relationship. This is your marriage. And this is going to be hard.
Facts. Leave them alone. I want to see how this ends. Now onto Stacey and Florian. Florian said that they're doing better, but Stacey says that she's conflicted because of the whole situation of him possibly cheating on her. She doesn't know. We don't know. Only he knows. But she doesn't want to go back home and nothing changes.
I just know that I can't live the rest of my life in a marriage that I'm not happy in. And I know he's not happy because he wouldn't do the things that he does. He would honor our vows and he would respect me more and I would respect him more.
So she's like, I'm unsure and I need you to prove, hey, look at me. Prove that you love me with actions and not just words. And he's just like, hallelujah. Like, okay. Natalie and Josh. Natalie starts going on and on and on about this game called squash and how you play by yourself because you kick a ball to the wall. And basically, Josh is the wall. Josh doesn't even seem remotely interested in this shit. Anyways, now it's his turn and he said that he's scared.
Natalie needs somebody 100% all the time. I'm scared to give that to her. I'm scared of commitment with her because I'm so unsure of what's gonna happen next.
He's like, maybe I'm the problem and she needs somebody to give her more than I can ever give her. Maybe that's it. It's not you, it's me. I'm the asshole. I'm the problem. You deserve better. So then they're like, you need to look at her directly and tell her exactly where you are. And now he's scared because he feels like they put him on the spot. But this time he's gonna make a decision.
Can I touch you?
No.
Okay.
Natalie.
I just love her.
Anyways, he pauses for a long time before saying,
I do love you and I do care for you, but I do have to let you go. I don't want to string her along anymore. If I'm the problem, I'm sorry. I came from a place of like wanting to help, but I think I may have hurt her more by doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
So Natalie's smiling and they asked her why, and she said that she feels relieved because all she wanted was honesty from him and she finally got it. So she thanked him and she's like, finally, all I wanted was respect and honesty, and now I can finally respect you because you're finally being honest, you fucking lying piece of shit. She didn't say that last part.
Why do you act like that? Like what? The way that you act, you don't see how you act.
I've decided to end things with Natalie now because I don't see a future with us. You know, it took this retreat for me to like really reflect,
blah blah blah
and
blah blah
have
blah blah blah
conversations
blah
and open up to
blah
people,
blah blah
really just
blah blah
open my
blah
eyes
blah blah
and
blah
made me
blah
think
blah blah
that-
blah blah blah
that you can love
blah
somebody
blah
without
blah
being
blah
right.
blah.
I want her to find somebody that can make her happy, and I need that for myself too.
Okay, girl, bye.
So then they asked them if they need a recommitment ceremony or can they just end it right now. And he's like, fuck it, let's end it right now. And Natalie agrees, but she said that she did love him and she still feels the pain.
It kind of hurt my dignity a lot because like I wasn't enough for him to commit to me, to be with me. Why? Why I'm not enough for him? Why he doesn't want to be with me if he loves me?
She said that she won't break out in drama because she's better than that and she's higher than that. But like, really? I mean, I guess she's doing better than I thought because I really did think she was gonna like scream and cry like usual.
And all this tender, and it's like, come on, girl, you're mature. You're a mature woman.
But with her acting like this, I am pleasantly surprised. But Stacey's crying like her marriage just ended. She said that she feels bad for Natalie because all she wanted was love.
She deserves to be happy. I hope she finds her true love.
You guys, there's this one guy in my comments that always professes his love for Natalie. I hope they can find each other. And I also hope that he's rich because he's gonna need to be. Anyways, that's the end of that. Natalie's walking away and Josh is calling out for her like, Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. But she just keeps on walking.
Fuck, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't.
Then she finally stops on like the third Natalie. And he's like, are you okay? And she's like, no. He wants them to sit down and talk. And she's like, okay.
After I say what I needed to Natalie and we end it, she laughs it off. But I know that like this is her defense mechanism. Like sometimes she does weird things at odd moments and I know she's hurt as well as am I.
Sure. Anyways, he says a whole lot of nothing. Basically, he repeats all he said at the group therapy and then he ends it with, I hope you don't hate me, Natalie.
Josh, I don't hate you.
She might not, but I sure do. You waited till the very last minute to tell her something you knew since day one? Fuck out of here. But Natalie's being so mature about all of this and she says that she wishes him happiness.
I don't feel like bringing you pain and I have some beautiful moments with you, but my heart doesn't belong to you. I probably miss you sometimes, but at the end of the day, nothing matters unless we're happy, and I honestly wish you happiness.
I mean, this hurts to do this.
Shut the fuck up!
Natalie, baby, don't cry for that man. But now he's like, well, you're crying, so now it's my cue to go. Bye, bitch. Wait, let me not forget my shades. Okay, bye again, bitch. She said that she doesn't regret anything and she can't force him to feel what he feels.
I really want to meet someone to love me for real me, exactly who I am. I worry that having a child and meet someone who gonna love me for real, it might never happen.
Girl, don't say that. Just take yourself to therapy and then get yourself back out there. Now for Gino and Jasmine. So they're gossiping about the other couples leaving and that scares Jasmine. So she tells Gino that they need to take their steps very carefully and that can start by Gino talking to Matt.
I want to reassure Gino that I love him and this is just sex, nothing else.
Gino with that constant frown. Like, are you not tired? Anyways, Jasmine decides to call Matt, but only she'll be able to see him and he'll be able to see her, but he won't see Gino and Gino won't see him.
I'm very nervous and I can only imagine if the roles were reversed. When it is my turn, I can understand how you're gonna feel.
Girl, not you crying over the thought of him having someone else while you actually have someone else. Anyways, she finally calls him.
Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Could never be me. Like, I would never. Anyways, that's the end of this episode, and that's the end of this video. But wait, I didn't give a super thanks to 5 super thanks. The first one is Ignore Alien's Order. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Next is Michelle Mueller. Thank you. You also my scrapbook again. Next is Hard to Know. Thank you. You also my scrapbook again. Angel Gonzalez. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. And last but not least, Diana Jean. Thank you. You also my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.